Alright, you should be back. I'm just gonna do a regular format for the stream. I'm not gonna bother with short form. I need to grab the link again, cause alright, that's been made the thumbnail, I think. Yeah, but no, the stream is healthy, which is good. If I just type here. Yep. Font size. I can't hide those messages, but it's fine. So we're making the server spawn again. So believe it or not, this world that I'm currently in was the old server spawn. Not server spawn, but this was the old world for the server. Pretty sure I have made the world border. Yeah, 15,000 blocks. I'm pretty sure I did censor it there as well. That's an issue right now with Distant Horizons. But this should be okay. Yeah, some things are going to be a little bit different, but this is the same world as you can see when I'm flying around. You can see how there's like a tree look like over there. If I go, I mean that tree actually was there. Look, but like you can see how there's like a tree here, and there you go. Look, it just disappeared. So some of the trees and stuff. Look, there you go. You can see trees like fading. Oh, look, there's a lava pool now there. Look, is this here? Oh, yeah, this village is still here, which is nice. Is this village still here? No, oh yeah, this is now out of the border. Oh, you know what? I think. Let me try something. If I set it to 2,000 blocks, where is it? Oh, it's there. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where I had it before. Because I mean you can tell from this map, guys. Obviously I just imported my Distant Horizon data to this new mod pack. Since it's the same world, it is the same world. It's everything. There's some things obviously are going to be slightly different, like the trees, like like for example, that tree there isn't going to be there. Like that. Yeah, I'm gonna actually no. I'm gonna fly directly to this tree. Actually, and you guys can watch like that tree there and that tree there. You can watch as the trees disappear. Look, like that tree there is gonna probably disappear, or not. What about that tree there? Or not. I mean, we actually just seen a bunch of these trees up here. I wonder if that village is here. No. Oh no, this village is here still. It just generated a little bit differently. I wonder if this village is still here. Yes. We just seen there. Look, actually, I wonder if I go back, is it gonna? Okay, no. But there was a house like that was stuck out like here, but it's like it moved over here a little bit. So they are like still there. Like the villages and stuff are still there. Yeah, look, there was a house right here. Now it's gone. It's moved. Yeah, the villages are still there. Now watch. See that house there? Look. It's gonna just boom, gone straight away. But the village is still there, so it's fine. We got this like kingdom castle village, which is gonna change slightly. So yeah, a couple of things like are missing. Not really missing. Everything is still here actually. Just some of the stuff has been regenerated and whatnot. But I did kind of like this seed. If I actually just show you guys, if I just go this and then go like 500 up. This right here, guys, is this is the entire server like world. And obviously, yeah, it doesn't look as like great. It's not that big either. Here, let me try turning off. Wait, the clouds are off. Wait, what? Why are the clouds off? But then, oh, is that There we go. I'm going up. I'm going up into space. Look. Yeah, this is. There we go. Look, now you can see the entire world. That there is the world. Like, like 20% of it is ocean, and then like the rest of it is all land. But however, guys, this is gonna slowly get expanded as well. It is this is like the world size for like when the server starts. This is gonna be the world size. And if you guys ask for it to be increased, it's not gonna get increased. I'm sticking to this world size. Everyone just has to find a nice area to have a base, and they have to deal with it basically. Get it basically. I mean, it depends. I might increase it slightly because it's at well, actually no, what's that? I set the border to 2000, so I'm actually gonna do something, guys. Every time I do a world border increase, the server will go down for maintenance, so I can then pre-gen more chunks because I want to be able to. I want to pre-generate the chunks. I think I did pre-gen the chunks for this. If I scroll through, there you go. Look, I did this command right here, the chunky mod, and I did 2000 by 2000. So I think what that means is it's because it says like radius Z and then radius X. So does that mean like 2000 blocks like left to right and then up and down? Like so like does that mean like from the center of spawn it goes 2000 blocks out and then 2000 blocks? Because no, actually no, that would make sense. Because that would technically no, it would be 1000 in each direction. So from the center of spawn, it would be 1000 one way, 1000 the other way, and then that across that gap is 2000 blocks, and then same for the other direction. I think that's what it does. I mean, that's how the Minecraft world border works. If you set the world border to, for example, I've already set it to 2000 blocks. I actually did already in this stream. Setting it to 2000. Does it from the I put the center like around here. This is where spawn is gonna be, by the way. It goes so the world border is 2000. Yeah, so it goes 1000 in both directions, I think. Yeah, we go 1000 this way, 1000 this way, and then that gap is 2000. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I'm still up here for. I mean, that's it, guys. That's the spawn. It might obviously some of it like I feel like right, like all of like this is gonna get hit. Like all of this like nice plains here is gonna get all taken. Like all of up here is gonna get taken all first. Most probably like likely because this is all like nice plains biome, and then like this is like the Terralift generation, which I don't think anyone's gonna like living in that generation. I also wonder, what if I keep going up? Oh, okay. We have North Star, but did North Star make it so if you go above, they did do that. Yeah. There was a recent North Star update where if you do this, I've also just realized I've now loaded the chunks right here, but it's fine. Yeah, but North Star I've made it now, so if you go above Y2000 in in the overworld, you instantly teleport to Earth orbit. Or overworld orbit, I guess. Pretty sure you could also see Mars or like Jupiter from here. I just like apparently you could see all of the planets, but I've only been able to see like one, and I can't even find it now. Just trying to look quickly. Like I feel like you'd want to look like more of it to the sun if you want to look for Mercury. Anyway, we're supposed to be building a spawn in this, but I'm kind of getting a bit sidetracked. Anyway, what you can do is you can just go down in this biome or in this dimension, I guess, and there you go. Usually you'd be able to see the Earth, like with North Star, you'd be able to see the Earth slowly like spawn in. Oh, it is there. It's just Distant Horizons doesn't. It is there, look, but Distant Horizons, well, doesn't like it. That's how crazy Distant Horizons is. Which means that actually then means, look, like I can't go to 10,000 because it just puts me here, look. Yeah, and then look, it put me back down to 2,000. So yeah, you physically can't go any higher than Y2000. I wonder if like, is this like the build height? Let me have a look. Set block, grass. No, it's okay. It's out of this world. That makes sense. Let me yeah, let me just fall. I'm going down. I'm yelling timber. I wonder if I can skydive over to here. I am very slightly moving. Oh, look, we can see the pixel. Yeah, right here is this piece of bedrock is spawn. You spawn on this, but I could just leave it at that actually, guys. Like I could just not even build a spawn, but I feel like a spawn like would be nice. So I don't really know what kind of spawn to do. I'm just gonna do like the main blocks I use. Yeah. Pretty sure I've added yeah, I added re-chiseled in a recent update, which means we do have the create integration, polished cut deep slate. I want regular like polished deep slate but connecting. Polished deep. Oh. Deep connect. Deep slate connect. Connecting. Deep. It's not that deep. Okay, I guess maybe the polished cut. There we go. I'll look up pillar. No, it's not. Okay, no, is it? Oh no, it's yeah, it's this. I'm pretty sure. this block looks nice when you do it like this. Because you can use it like this, look, as like a pillar look. Obviously, no, like literally, yeah, as a pillar. Or you could like use it as a floor and have it like, there's like, it has like a nice like outline for a floor design, which looks kind of nice. And I think I might just use like stripped. I might use this wood though for the whole entire thing. Go up by 3. Yeah, gotta love that wand of symmetry. Yeah, I'm just trying to do a quick like spawn. So yeah, I wonder if I could do something like that instead. So the arch kind of sticks out a little bit. And then do we have other stair types? We have a whoa, I look up stairs. Look how many just types of stairs there. I mean, I'm guessing if I look up slab as well, they're gonna be actually, yeah, they're gonna be more slabs actually, because I do have enhanced like enchanted vertical slabs, but that's only gonna add yeah, that's gonna only add vanilla slabs. It's not gonna add other slabs unless these slabs can be placed like vertically. No. However, you can just use like a copycat slab look and then just place it like that, and then you can just do that look and have it like create look lets you instantly make a vertical slab. So having that mod that adds like vanilla vertical slabs doesn't really matter. But I mean, if you don't have, I guess if you don't have zinc yet, I guess you could. Next we got glass. I'm probably just gonna use the framed glass. I've just realized that is really loud. Yeah, guys, the wand of symmetry is so useful. Actually, I just found out that this is really loud for me. Let me I don't really. Whoa, that was satisfying. I don't really like that. Let me find glass again. There are panes. There are framed like a framed glass pane, which like I guess can look better. Oh, diagonal windows works with it. That's kind of weird. It doesn't really work though, but Yeah, it doesn't really work. But that's kind of cool how it actually works. I'm guessing it works with any kind of like frame, yeah. Because yeah, because it is just using the normal like glass frame model, which makes sense. How that it would like the mod, like diagonal windows is the mod, but I don't think diagonal windows has like straight out support for like for create paint like glass panes, but it's because the create like the framed glass just uses like it uses the normal Minecraft like glass pane model like ID kind of thing, whatever it is. That's why it like kind of works. And look at that, I can make a square look on a diagonal or a diamond, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Maybe I could like build a ring. Yeah. Don't know what to do here yet. I'm just like looking up glass and then just hoping I find like I got copper glass casing. What does like this look like? Oh, that looks kind of cool. What? How does that work? I just vein mine like yeah, I just vein mined like a bunch of grass, like the tall grass, and it like vein mined like the ground for some reason. Yeah, like you can see there's dirt there, and even there. Hmm. Yeah, I don't like that too much. I might just like because this is the only thing I don't like how like just this doesn't connect. I also just hate this having like the glass on like a corner because like I could get rid of like that glass block. Like that can just like that could go looking and it look better, but can't really like we can't do circles properly unless I just like polish it basically. Yeah, but then I'm still getting that issue. I mean, I can't. I mean, well, first of all, I can't really avoid that issue. That's the thing. I made the spawn too small. Unless I bring out these one more block, I feel like that, and then this whole thing would technically get like increased by a block. So this becomes like 2 blocks, that becomes 2, that becomes 1. And then like maybe Maybe I can use like the pillar. That actually looks kind of nice so far. I mean, I was thinking like I could use like the a bite there in the corner, but I don't know. What I was thinking, actually, a copycat panel block is that I can use this to like to cover that up. That actually looks nice because I don't like how like the glass just like kind of like touches the spruce, and I have to do it all over again because the symmetry one doesn't uh do copycats. It places the copycats, but it doesn't like apply the block to the copycats. You have to go around and do all of them. But yeah, that looks nice. Because on the inside it just looks like it on the inside. Look at that, you can't even see it. Yeah, you literally can't even see it on the inside. Look, it literally just looks, or on the outside even, it looks like that's just blocks. But from the inside, it's not. Is that like a slice? Because I know there's like, yeah, a copycat board, which I'm pretty sure is like an even, yeah, it's like an even thinner block. I don't know what would look better. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that looks a bit better because you can barely see it, which kind of helps. But like you obviously you can't see the glass touching the spruce from the inside, which I guess is what I want. Hmm. See, look here. That's why I don't like this. I don't like that corner. That corner is just weird. And also here as well. That's that point. Yeah, what the hell? Because I didn't curve it properly there. I wonder if I can do what I did in like the other server. Basically, what I did in the other world. I mean, this is the same. This is the same world. I'm just building a different spawn. I built like a crying obsidian like donut. It was a really big donut though. No, the circle needs to start a lot sooner than that. Yeah, it still looks like a square. Actually, to be fair, it's probably just because of this. If I do that instead, that looks better. There we go. Oh, but why is it 4 blocks there? Oh, I know why it's 4 blocks. It's because that technically needs to go like that first, because now underneath here it's 3. Should really, yeah. Oh my god, the wand is so nice because it works like the wand. I feel like the wand works like all the way over here. Yeah, look at that. It has like a default range of like 50 blocks, which is insane. And also, guys, you can make this in survival. Like what? You can make this on the server. Like, I mean, you need like, I mean, this isn't even that hard either. Once you're like into create, once you're into creating, like you know what you're doing, you could make like 5 of these. Oh, I got a ping. What's the ping? Ah, let me go back into there. Game rule, do weather cycle false for now. Now I'm wet. I hate the wetter effect when it rains. When you're even if you're getting water, like there's like a wet effect. You're dripping. The dripping effect. That sounds very weird. If that was out of context. There we go. Look, we have like a crying obsidian like donut above spawn. And what I was thinking of doing basically is just like connecting the spawn here to the donut, and then having like I mean even just like an open roof an open roof could look kind of cool. But like how it is now, look, it kind of looks a bit weird. But and also on the inside, you can I mean what not even I mean yeah you can go inside this ring, which is very cool. Imagine like somebody doing that like for a space station. Obviously, it wouldn't be like an artificial gravity ring because that doesn't work in Minecraft. But I mean, you could kind of pretend a little bit like it could be like it could be like somewhat of like a fake artificial gravity ring, but like the gravity wouldn't be correct because you'd be on the bottom here, not on the side. Because if this was spinning, you'd be pulled to the side. You'd be pulled to the side. I could make this spin. I just realized I could make this spin. I mean, I actually maybe not because it's crying obsidian, but I technically could replace it. I could just do the replace command. I could just replace crying obsidian with like deep slate, whatever, and I could make this spin. I wonder if that would look cool. Like if that would just like look cool. Like you just as you approach spawn, you just see like a ring, like just spinning. Do we have? We do have word edit. I'm very glad I added that. Because what I could do is go out to about here, I think. Probably about 1 more block. And then I do that. And then I go to the opposite corner. Then I go down and I right click this, and then / replace. Do I have to do crying obsidian and then yeah, crying obsidian and then like say let's just do like deep slate. Let me just do like polished deep slate just for testing. Not no. Polished. How about polished andesite? There you go, look at that. Boom. I've never really used the replace command, but I'm surprised that actually worked. Does I show tooltips. Yeah, re-chiseled, create, cut, deep slate, cut, polished, connecting. So if I just do that quickly, re-chiseled, create, deep slate, cut, polished, connecting. Oh, it doesn't save the word edit. It doesn't save the edit. Wait, what? Hang on. It said 0 blocks were replaced, so oh, it's because no, never mind. It's because this. What if I just did? What if I just don't have that? Oh, nice. Oh, now now that's gonna get replaced. But actually, if I just do it quickly, Prismarine. Yeah. Now my little word edit thingy is gonna get replaced. Glowstone. Time set. Midnight. That looks really weird. Let me set it to noon, so it's midday. Straight up, yeah, straight midday. See, I wouldn't know what block to use though. That's the thing. There's like literally there's tons of blocks that I could use for this. I mean, I could use like North Star, like titanium plating, to make it look like a kind of like a yeah, kind of make it look like a thingy, a space station. That's what I'm trying to get at. North Star titanium plating. Whoa, that actually looks kind of cool. What the hell? This actually looks kind of sick now for some reason. I didn't, for a second, I didn't like think it was gonna look great, but I'm kind of glad it did because that actually looks kind of cool. I might keep. Oh, here. You know what? I'll just do something that I probably won't use. Like I'll probably never replace that with dirt. So I just use dirt as my word edit, like, positions. So now I'm gonna get rid of actually all of that because I only need those ones out there. I want to try and glue this together. And you know what? I could either make it just spin with create, or I could make it spin with aeronautics, which I might do that instead. I might try and make it spin with aeronautics rather than. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna try it. When in doubt, just try it. Try it and see what happens. I mean, if it breaks, this shouldn't break. I haven't tested, like, obviously it would take forever, guys, to test the mod on the server. That's something that is probably something that you should do for like a big heavy server. Like you should go onto the server and then like test create and stuff and like test machines before you launch a server. But doing that would take so long. And like the server works, as you can see. Like if I put down quickly like I mean, look, I could quickly just test like a water wheel. Here, I'll very quickly, okay, it's still there. I will very quickly just grab a water wheel and, oh yeah, I forgot it's going to do that. It should be fine. I can put a water wheel down and then do that. Boom. Harnessing hydraulics. That worked. The spinning motion of the water wheel. If I go into survival and start breaking it, yeah, there's no. I've had issues where I'm breaking the water wheel. There's like a graphical like glitching, but nope, that didn't happen. It might happen with shaders, but it didn't happen without shaders. So I mean, it is playable. It's not like it's not unplayable. I'm gonna quickly do this so I can fix this terrain, which is for some reason like broken itself. So we have this now, we have this glued, but so now what I need to do though is I need to make this like I need to make it have like physics, but I need to do here, I'll use the titanium pillar block. And then we'll just do I'll go down here quickly, do that. And I'll just go out from the middle like that. And then this is probably gonna be spawn, so I'll just do something a little cooler. Like that in the middle. There you go. This I literally don't need to do this, but and then now we go to oh wait, I need to make I'm gonna have it go up a little bit. Because I'm gonna put all the stuff I'm gonna put all the stuff to make it work here on the top. So where is aeronautics? I'm blind right now. Nope. There it is. Create simulated. So we need the swivel. I think it's the swivel bearing. And I think it's just the swivel bearing. And then you need a creative motor. And then I think you power the side of it. Yeah. However, it needs to be inverted. Let me move it down. Maybe just that needs to be. Oh, that worked. Here, I'll make this be 1. Always locked. Always unlocked. So if I do always locked. Oh, I fell for it. Oh, you know what? I think always locked just means yeah, it just won't move. See? It just doesn't move. But if you do say unpowered locked, pretty sure you could like tap it and then if I get rid of that, look. And then if I make this be always unlocked, I'm pretty sure you can just tap it. Yeah, look at that. You can push it. That's really cool how you can just push it. But powered locked, unlocked power. I think powered locked. Oh wait, no. Uh-oh. Ah. Where is it? Where's the server gone? Did I just crash the server doing that? Body has been removed. What? Please don't tell me I just like killed the server. That's an issue. Because anybody could do that. Anyone can do that on the server with a swivel bearing, in that you just hold right click on it. Unless it was just because it was too big of an object. Okay, the server's back up. So hopefully it's just been disassembled. I wonder if it's possible. Okay, still that nice. I'm wondering if it's possible, right? For like, it would be annoying, but it would maybe be like for a nice safety feature on the server. I'm wondering if I can make it so every time there's a server restart, or like if the server crashes or whatever, I want to be able to disassemble every aeronautics object. So if people like will just have like a single block like that they just mess around with, but then they end up losing it, and it's just like there's a single aeronautic physics sublevel just somewhere in the world. What a server reset would do is it would unassemble it and make it just be a normal block that can't move, like these like a normal block that doesn't move. Um, I might be able to do that. I have to probably go through like the there is aeronautics. Oh, there is an aeronautics server config. Here, you know what? I can show you this, guys. I'm in the aeronautics-server.toml file in the configs, and yeah, we can just like go down. Oh, that is it. Jeez. Let's go back to config. Search aeronautics. Create aeronautics FDB chunks server. Allow physics force load. Allow players to force load the plot chunks of a claimed contraption via FDB chunks. This keeps the contraption from being serialized frozen when no players are nearby. Respects FDB chunks force load limits. Force loading chunks can cause significant server lag if overused. See, that's why I never. I don't know what to do about that yet. It's like chunk force loading, but I don't know about it yet. So I'm just gonna leave it for now. If I go to the world maybe and then server config. No, see, this is FTP Essentials, which has been moved. It's now in config and then here. These are what I want to change. Like I wanted FTP Essentials, right? So I have like all the admin commands. I got like /fly, god, heal, inf-c. Inf-c is the one I want, because this basically lets me, guys, look at inventories, anyone's inventory, and then I can see if they have like a bunch of diamonds. If they have like stacks upon stacks of diamonds, whatever, and that basically means I know they've been X-raying. Did I just see something like? Hang on a second. However, guys, I completely just forgot where I was. I'm gonna do all these configs, guys, off camera. I can't be bothered to do configs. I also have, like, um, I have until Saturday. I have until Saturday, guys, to get everything ready. Because, if you guys didn't see the trailer, actually, you know what? Let's watch it. Let's watch it on the stream. Here we go. We can go to videos. Here's literally the only video. I can go. I'll just use. Actually, here we go. Down 5%. Unmute it. Here, guys. Here you go, guys. Here is the trailer. If you haven't seen it, keep in mind. I'll just show you quickly that it does use other content for it because I don't have access. I don't have any content to use. Like, I don't have any of my own video content with aeronautics, me playing around aeronautics or anything. So here it is, and also there's credits to the background music as well. Here, but here you go. And there you go, and here you go. Very cool. I mean, it's not like the greatest effort, really. I mean, myself, I'm proud of it. I managed to synchronize like the beats and stuff, and also like the zooming here. The zooming on like the text and stuff is kind of cool. So I mean, I probably like could have used more footage, but I just grabbed like what is like kind of what you like can expect to be able to do basically. Obviously it uses like the create aeronautics trailer. It uses this is create trailer. It uses Shaw's like North Star review, and it just uses like footage of all of that. This also, I know, I have heard that this under like it falls under fair use. Obviously I'm only using like a second or two of other footage, but it isn't like music. I mean, obviously the background music is actually copyright free. I didn't get a copyright claim for it, so that's very nice. But yeah. Oh, yeah, but also you can see like here there's like like that's what you can do. Like it basically just shows you like what you're able to do on my server. Like you can build that if you really wanted to on the server, and then like it just shows you like, you know, a little bit of like a factory. Like, yeah, there you go, factory stuff, and then like yeah, very quick like brief fast forward, like fast fly through of everything. A rocket like landing on the moon. You can like a plane like glue wings, whatever. Trains, like underground trains, like the moon, hot air balloons, and so much stuff. There is also a short of it as well. It got a lot more traction. It got 700 views. I feel like it has died off though, because the short got 700. The video only has 14 views. However, the video I only really put the video in the Discord, so only people in the Discord have really looked at it. But the short does link you to the main video, so you can go to it if you want. Anyway, actually, you know what? Let's quickly. I just completely changed the subject, but I want to do it. Is this still... No, that isn't... My wand of symmetry isn't there anymore. Oh, it is. It's just... Oh, yeah, it is, because I just didn't have the wand in my hotbar. Let's just do that. So I can do that. Powered. Whoa. And then I can like change it to like 2, or like I can just have it at like 1. Have it spinning the other way as well, look. Just have it at like 1, and then you can just like you can jump in and like move in, look. And like if you're on the inside, look. If I look this way, you can't even tell. I mean now you can, but if I'm looking this way, look, you can't even tell. And you could technically, I think, you could build this. I don't. North Star and Aeronautics don't have like proper compatibility. The two mods they work together. They don't have like any compatibility with like recipes, whatever. But obviously the mods they work together with the same Neoforge version, whatever. Like they work together as just like two independent mods. However, I don't think it stops you from doing this in orbit, because you can go to, if I show you, look, you can go execute. Obviously, you guys can't do this on the server, but I can just show you, look. You can go, look, to Earth orbit. And you could probably build this. You could probably build this and actually have it spin. And also the really cool thing is you can interact with this. Because it's made with aeronautics, because it's using the simulated swivel bearing, it is technically aeronautics, and you're able to interact with it, which is just also being able to do this. Just being able to interact with something is amazing. Like, also look at that. You can, if I go into survival mode quickly, yeah, look at that. I can punch this block now, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I might just have that spinning on the server. It just looks like a cool like space station kind of thing, and it looks kind of cool if you look just from the bottom of it. It's just like just a spinning like aura. What happens if I make it spin really fast? Oh my god. Oh my god, you can attach yourself to, oh my god. Just spinning it really fast, stress out the bearing. Oh my god, if you, whoa. Oh yeah, so distant horizons, look, if I go too far away, look, it's just there. It is just there, look, it's just not moving. But as soon as you get close to it, as soon as you get close to it, comes back. So I think what the config said is that these are essentially they're always like chunk loaded, I guess, because if I go out of the chunk radius, like now I can just see, like, if I grab a spot, I probably should add a zoom mod because people are gonna do that. You can see, look, how it's just like there, look. But if I get closer to it, it should still be spinning. Yeah, it is still spinning. So I think they are like they do chunk load themselves. Having it spin at like 4 is probably fast enough to where like you could get into it. Oh yeah, if you jump as well, look. Wait, I want to be inside of it at like a faster speed. I wonder if I put it to like 64 and then get on it. Whoa. If I try to move, it's really weird. Oh, what the hell? There you go, there you go. Look, if I jump now. What if I put a block in here? Oh, that block's gone. Yeah, there might be a singular titanium plating now somewhere on the world. It's either gonna be in within if it's within spawn, obviously. I mean, I'm gonna do this now, so it's gonna be claimed. But it most likely has it most likely flown. It might be in the river, to be fair. But yeah, there's a chance you might come across a singular titanium plating, which, I mean, it doesn't do anything. There's no advantage. Like, it does, I mean, it costs that, but I'm pretty sure you can't reverse it, I don't think. And I think I mean, I think the titanium, yeah, it looks like it's only used really to make the blocks. Oh, it's also used to make these, but I mean, oh yeah, look at that. You need a lot more of them. Auto landing, rocket waypoint, temperature regulator, rocket. Look at that rocket station. This is what you need, guys, to actually make a rocket. You need this to actually like assemble a rocket and actually make it go somewhere. And you need quite a lot of stuff, and also this. Damn. Where's spawn? There it is. I'm gonna make this go 20. Hmm. 0.08. Yeah, there. That now my base gravity is 0. I'm now in 0 gravity. So if I'm out here, look. Yeah, I am now in 0 G. Yeah, you could make a ring small, like big enough to where you can stand like here and like just float all the way around it. Like you could be inside of it and do this. But like I'm obviously I'm moving it. Yeah, there we go. I'm currently moving to avoid everything. There you go. Look. Nah, I'm not moving. I am not moving, guys. Okay, there we go. I got a little bit. But yeah, that right then I wasn't. Here we go. Yeah. Now I am not moving at all. This is possible. If it was bigger, there's obviously less of a chance I get hit by the wall. But I need to set my gravity back to normal. But that's still kind of cool, right? Just to have like just at spawn, just spinning. That's the only thing I can't do though, is that I can't really hide this because the yeah, this is fixed with the world. It looks like look at that. It looks like the swivel, like the top of the swivel bearing, and this is moving. But I mean, if you look out towards the world, I am the one that's moving. This isn't moving. Oh. Yeah, I just put it in my inventory. Eh. Yeah. If I go on top of this, you can see how the ring is moving, but this isn't moving. But if I'm here, now it's moving. So I guess I'll keep it for now. It's kind of cool. It would also kind of just be cool, right? To just have it like closed off as well. Like you can't even go inside of it and just like, oh, I can't. Hang on, let me do that. See, look, I think it's just if you spam it too much, like clicking it like that is fine. But if you spam it, like if I hold right click on it, I wonder if I can do it. I wonder if I could just do it again. Look, if I do stable, just quickly save the server. Oh, saving the game. Save, yeah, saving game. Does my save the game? If I spam it, there you go. Look, it didn't even take that long. Look, it literally didn't even take that long. I literally just held right click for a second, and it crashed. Yeah. Shutting down. What exactly is the crash though? Yeah, exception, stopping the server. Body, it says body has been removed. Stable physics, rapier physics pipeline. I can, hopefully, the save did work. I can force kill it. Yeah, that might just have to be like a known issue on release, because I mean the only way to temporarily like block that issue is to just outright remove that block from being, or I can remove it from being crafted, so then I can still use it like how I'm using it there. I wonder if that's swivel bearing, right? I wonder if that works for like a farm. Like I wonder if you can use that swivel bearing instead of a mechanical bearing and use like the mechanical harvester with it. I kind of, guys, very quickly. I'm gonna end the stream, guys, soon. But just like really quickly, I want to just do a test with the swivel bearing, and I want to do this. So, thing is though, is that yeah, that's the only issue. Is that if I do that, look, the block kind of gets like stuck. I don't think if it was going faster, it wouldn't do anything. No, you have to do this. Look, have it. It needs to have a little bit of freedom. Even like even one block makes it get stuck. I don't know how this would get watered yet, because you still have to, yeah, you still have to manage like this being watered. However, the farm itself here, look, these blocks have to be solid. But I'm talking about the harvesting mechanism. So if I just go to like 2 for now. And then if we grab, if I just do this. Mechanical harvester. I just broke the one block that it was attached to. I mean... How do you make this? Oh wow, that's actually not that hard. Other than getting the industrial iron ingot, because you just, what do you have to do to get this? Wait, how do you get an industrial iron ingot? Right click, block of industrial iron, takes industrial iron ingot. So recipe. So iron nugget. Wait, this recipe for that, recipe for that. There's no way to do, so you need those to make that. Oh, there you go. An iron ingot makes 2 of those, but then can you turn these, the block, into... How do you make the ingot? I'm confused. How do you make the ingot itself? Because you need an industrial iron ingot. Huh? Whoa. Industrial iron, is it an iron sheet or is it... No. To make the swivel bearing, you need a block of industrial iron, right? But to make the block of industrial iron, oh, recipe by Create Deco. This block is from Create. Yeah, the block itself is from Create because it says Create Industrial Iron Block. But then the iron ingot is from Create Deco. But then how do you get the ingot from Deco? Recipe for the nugget. Okay, recipe for this. What? Automatic packing. What? Automated packing. I don't know yet. I'm sure somebody on the server eventually would tell me about that you cannot make it. So, and then they'll end up telling me. Bone meal, and then you can have a chest. Right. Okay, it works, and it does replant. The items just don't go into anything. Yeah, the items just don't get collected. However, because the farmland is a block low, like, or 1 pixel lower, I think what that means is you could you can use a hopper underneath the farmland, and then that can be your collection system. It's a bit counterintuitive, but that could and it would let you could just have the farm going, and also the farm technically wouldn't need to stop spinning either, because it's a physics object. You can manage it, you can build on it while it's still spinning, and two, you can stop it, but still have it at a rotation and not have to unassemble it. Anyway, guys, I am gonna end off the stream here because it is like almost 6 in the morning for me, so I have to go to bed and hopefully get some sleep. My sleep schedule is been fucked up now. I came back on holiday. It was fine for 2 weeks. I went on holiday, guys. Like literally like just under half a month, I think, or just over half a month ago. I came back from the holiday, and my sleep schedule was perfectly fine. I was getting up, going to bed at a actual reasonable time, like, you know, like 10, like 10 at night, waking up at like 9ish in the morning. That, like, to me is a reasonable time to go to bed and then get up in the morning. But that only lasted for about like 1 or 2. Like, it lasted for like 2 weeks when we got since we got back, and then now it like slowly ramped up, because now I'm staying up. Now I've been now staying up until like 5. Like, I've been staying up to like between 5 and 6 in the morning now, and then I've been waking up at 3, which actually, to be fair, is kind of impressive, because I usually were to wake up at like 5 or 6 in the afternoon. But waking up at 3, at least my body's gotten used to it. So I wake up at 3. I think it's either 3 or 4 I wake up at, I think. Or I think today I woke up at 2 today, which was actually kind of which was good. However, I do like the better sleep schedule, because I get to just be up for the entire day. Anyway, I'm gonna end off the stream now, guys. I was doing that anyway. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you guys, can't wait for the server. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.